Your finances aren't going to fix themselves, and yes, I'm talking to you. I know that stings. I've been buried in debt before, and nothing changed until I realized I was the one who had to deal with it. So, if I were starting over, these are 8 things that I would be focusing on. First, get clear on your goals. What do you actually want your money to do for you? Having money goals makes it a lot easier to stop wasting your money on things that you just do not need. Second, I would start budgeting by payday, not monthly. Most people don't get paid once a month, so stop pretending you do. It's far easier budgeting with the money that you have now and making that last till your next payday than planning out an entire month, because let's face it, our paychecks never seem to line up with when our bills are going out, so it becomes far too complicated. Third, start tracking every single dollar that you spend. This isn't to make yourself feel bad, it's simply to bring awareness to where you're spending your money. And quite honestly, a budget is useless unless you are tracking your spending. The fourth thing I'd focus on is if you've got debt, you need a plan. Debt isn't going to go anywhere on its own, and without a plan, you're really not going to be making any progress. I know this as someone who carried debt for a really long time. Sit down, face the numbers, and decide how you're tackling it, because debt doesn't disappear on its own, and without a plan, you're not going to be making any progress. The fifth thing I would do is I would start building an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses. You basically need to figure out how much you need per month to survive, and then times that by 3 or 6, whichever you're most comfortable with. I know this is a super boring fund. This is what's going to prevent you from going back into debt. 6, fix your mindset. Stop waiting to feel motivated. I didn't just wake up one day super excited to budget. Honestly, the motivation came later. It was just starting that habit, and now I actually really do look forward to budgeting every single time I'm paid. The seventh thing I would do is set no spend rules. Maybe it's a weekend, maybe it's a week you're doing it for, or maybe it's a month. Whatever works for you, give yourself a reset from buying things that you just don't need. It's really refreshing doing this. And the last thing I would do is I would start saving for big expenses before they happen. If you know the expense is coming, it shouldn't be a surprise then that ends up on your credit card. Now, you can keep hoping that things are going to get better on their own, or you can sit down today, make a plan, budget the money you have, and take control. Choice is yours. Okay, bye.